And hello everybody, hello, welcome back to the channel. It's been a fairly quiet international break as far as in the Rangers space, but we do have a bit of big news for you, I suppose, today. So I thought I'd come onto a live stream, we can talk all about it together. But as always, guys, whilst you are just tuning in, please do hit the old like button, subscribe, and all that good stuff. So you can read there in the title, Phillipe Clement is now the favourite, according to the bookies and sources out in Belgium, to become the new Belgium national manager or national coach. Again, we're going to discuss what we know, and then go through it, give my opinion on it, take some subscribers' opinions on it down there in the old comment section. So let me know, would you be in favour for Phillipe Clement to go out of the door and head to the Belgium national job? Or would you rather him stay at Rangers? So what we got right now is that Phillipe Clement is the favourite to be the new Belgian manager after his former chief executive, Vincent Manoff, was appointed the Belgian FA sports director. Now, Belgian manager Domenico Tedesco is under serious pressure and is expected to be sacked imminently. Clement has been named in the Belgian media as the leading five-man shortlist, which includes Thierry Henry, Hein Vasselbroek, Sergio Sonasau, and Hervé Renard. Sorry for any pronunciations on those names, but again, leading the race. That's not coming just from our media, but although the Scottish media are now jumping onto this story. He is, in fact, the lead favourite for the job out of those names in Belgian media. Now, Belgian media can be quite reputable, to be fair. I always felt that Belgian and Dutch sources can be pretty, they don't kind of just take punts out for the sake of taking punts. And yeah, so there must be some truth in this matter. Now we get to the point on, will Phillipe Clement take such a job? Now, again, I think everybody knows my thoughts and opinions on this situation. I'm a big Phillipe Clement out. I just don't feel like I could get behind this at this moment in time. I don't think we're going in the right direction. I think we're regressing as a football club. And I think it's clear to see currently on the pitch that we're not getting the best out of the players that we currently have got. And we're currently third in the table, which is absolutely atrocious. 9 points behind Celtic and Aberdeen, for that matter, in November. So again, I just don't see what this project is taking place. As I've stated so many times, I'm not going to bore you with repetitions. I can be patient. Rangers fans can be patient. If you see something going in the right direction, you don't have to be that much of a football geek to know if things are going in the right direction or not, but at this moment in time, I just don't feel that we are going into the right direction. I just feel we are regressing as a team. We're poorly coached and all that good stuff. So yes, I would be in favour for Phillipe Clement to take the Belgium national job. My opinion. I would like to hear some of you guys' thoughts down there in the live chat, or if you're watching it on a replay, then let me know down there in the comments what you guys would think. But certainly for me, I would be on the situation where I'd welcome Phillipe Clement to take the Belgian manager's job. Now, this would also help us out a lot, I think, in terms of compensation, because Belgium, if they did want to bring Phillipe Clement in, then they would have to sort of pay his release clause, which would be an absolute blessing, genuinely, because then we can move on to another coach, and can move on to pastures new and actually get paid to lose our manager that I just don't think is performing well, nor do I think he's going to perform well going forward, continuing after the international break. Now, what is the realistic possibility of this happening? Probably because we're Rangers, it's probably not going to emerge as anything. Phillipe Clement will likely be the manager of Rangers and be staying put, and will likely think that he can turn it around. However, I think I understand correctly, actually, managers can be coaches of both the club team and the national team as well, so they can do two jobs at once. Knowing our luck, that will probably be the case. When we get a manager that's got other commitments elsewhere and not fully focused on Rangers. Now, I'm joking aside, I don't think that would ever be the case, but Yeah, I'm personally opinion. I would be all for it. I know some people would be opposed to it, but genuinely, if we got paid the compensation for Philippe Clement, I think there's better candidates out there that's currently on the market that we could go and get. Obviously, Kevin Muscat being one of those. There's other names that have emerged. Ruud van Nistelrooy, people were talking about now. But yeah, I would definitely be in favour of it. But the reality is that going to happen? Well, if he does actually get approached by Belgium, then maybe it could be a possibility. You know, you're not the Belgian managerial job is quite a high profile job, especially if it's your country, it's your nation. It's usually a once in a lifetime punt. We're starting to see national team managers like Thomas Tuchel going to England. We're starting to see a bit more glory in those national team managers. Roberto Martinez, where was he before that? Before he took over at Belgium. So. Oh, sorry, am I chatting shit? It was at Portugal. Either way, regardless, they've had some decent managers there over the years. Again, is it attractive for Philippe Clement? Maybe because he's Belgian, but I do think they're in the sort of twilight of the players, their golden era, as it was dubbed. So would it be attractive to him on that point of view? Maybe not, but then again, he could realise the situation that he's currently in at Rangers, and he's stinking the place out, and actually might go, well, actually, this could be a good way to save my sort of reputation. Does well at Belgium, gets out to the Rangers job, can maybe move on to Premier League or whatever later on, because at this moment in time I don't feel Philippe Clement is going to be progressing towards the Premier League job, because I just feel this is going to end in one way and one way only. But again, look, that's my opinion, guys, and I'm sure you guys will all have your opinions, and you're entitled to let me know down in the comments how you feel with regards to the situation. But at this moment in time, he is the bookies' favourite. He's the Belgian media favourite to take over the job. Does that necessarily mean anything? Sometimes, yeah. I mean, usually the bookies do make a little bit of sense, and you can read between the lines. Belgian media and all this sorts of stuff. But will it happen? I'm not too sure. But there's every possibility if that was to be the case. But we'll have to wait and see. But let me take a few comments. Break the silence as we wish him well. Less pressure at national level. D says sack him, so I think he wants him to go. Sharpie Staunch says he can go. James says get him out and get compensation money as well. It worked well for both parties, says break the silence. I definitely agree with that. Kenneth Turnbull says I can't afford to sack him if he leaves while he's under contract. Belgium pays, but can we attract and pay a right new manager? Again, that's a question there to be had. I mean, maybe. I think we need to get a lot more right at the top right now before we can attract a manager and through the place. You're right, because it is a pretty dead job. Not Glasgow Rangers. Glasgow Rangers is probably one of the biggest honours and one of the biggest football clubs to go out there and manage, and the rewards if you're successful, you've seen it. You know, you go into folklore, look at Walter Smith, look at other managers that have succeeded. Graham Souness still over all these years. You know, you go into folklore, you'll be adored by a huge institution. But also, where we've got to realise at this moment in time, where we are as a football club, is usually are a stepping stone to other places. I hate to say that, because Rangers are far bigger than most of the stuff in the Premier League, but everyone wants to manage in the Premier League. That's where the big bucks is, and we've shown it time and time again, or it's been shown time and time again. If you succeed at Rangers, you'll get a Premier League job. Aston Villa came in for Steven Gerrard, succeeded at Celtic. Ange Postecoglou went on to Spurs. Brendan Rodgers went on to Leicester. So, it has been tried and tested, and if you do succeed here in Scotland, especially with Rangers, because we're not the favourites to win the title each year, then you'll get ample opportunities to go on and better your career if that's the case. So, we do need to neaten up our shop a little bit and try and sort the boardroom level out as well, make us more of an attractive proposition again. But look, that's a conversation for another day. Currently, Philippe Clement is the manager, but at this moment in time, Philippe Clement is the favourite to take the Belgium national job. That's all I've got for you, guys, that's it. But guys, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all next time, and look